What up, what up, what up? Y'all you know what it is. We back with another one. We come strong every time. This is the Shorty Logic Podcast. And I want to
Well,
give a shout out to Steve, the pink one. He had a death in the family. So prayers up to you, bruh.
prayers up, cuz. Love you.
Amen. Amen.
So, yes, yes. So we're gonna jump right on into it, y'all. Can a man without money make a woman happy in a relationship?
Mm,
Let's start
mm,
with you, Charmaine.
mm,
With me. Okay, so I've seen this before. Can a man without money
mm.
make a
Hmm.
woman happy
Oh,
in a
Lord
relationship?
Jesus.
It's such a that's such like a memey, the way they worded it, because I'm a writer. And so like it's worded like, can a man without money make a woman happy? And if we go outside and we look and see what's really happening in the world, all these women happy with these dudes that ain't got nobody, and they all living their life, but like happy in a sense to where you feel fulfilled, what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think I think that if you're not fulfilled, to your soul, that you might can find happiness without money. But it needs to, I mean, I'm wondering if that's like a Fleischman without money, like meaning little money or absolutely no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we saying without money? Are we saying like
Without
with
money,
no
just
money?
basically just with no money at all, or not. Matter of fact, just say not enough.
Okay, with not enough money, we see women are happy with that, which is something I don't understand. Maybe that's why I'm single. They out here finding love for the sake of love, and this and that, and more power to them. But like women all over the earth, it's not even a Louisville thing. It's not a West Louisville thing. Everywhere, every woman would probably wish their man was making more. But like without money, I mean, they doing it now. Me personally, I don't think so. I think with a little bit of money, maybe, but without no money, I would be miserable. And miserable and happy, you can't have both of them in the same place at the same time.
Mhm.
Because you're gonna have some resentment. You're gonna have bad days. Which not saying if you had money you wouldn't have bad days, but you're just not gonna feel safe. It's like, how do you get relaxed in a situation where you're not? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like without money, I see it happening, but for me,
Hmm.
I don't understand how, and that's probably why I'm single.
Okay.
Okay, Peggy, what you got, Peggy? Are you there, Peggy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so what you got? What you got? What's your comment on the topic?
Well, okay now. Brace
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let's see.
Okay. Well, first, it depends on the woman. First, it does. It depends on the woman. So I can only speak for me. Me, nah, I've been there, done that. Where I'm at now, nope. You need to have some money because, for one, my lifestyle is expensive. I have my own money. You need to have some money too. So if I'm gonna spoil you and rock with you, you need to spoil me and rock with me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want you to buy something for me, if I'm gonna buy something for you, it goes both ways. And not to say that doesn't mean that a woman is a gold digger because she feels like her man need to have money. For one, money is security. It's like it starts with a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And money makes the world go round. You need money for everything.
Yep.
So how can I go?
Absolutely.
How can I say, you know what, I'm gonna rock with you? And when I found you and when you found me, you can't even stand on your own.
Yep.
So how am I gonna bring you into my world and you expect me to be 100 with you, and I'm already coming with some bands, but you coming with me, rocking with me because you can just dig me down real good.
Right. That is not enough.
at all.
More
No.
than that. Right.
Okay. Okay. What you got, Kelly?
My turn.
Yeah. Go
No,
ahead, Riri.
Peggy. No, I'm letting Peggy finish. I don't think she was done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm ready to hear some stuff.
Go ahead, Riri.
Why? Oh my God. So for me, the way I take that is I'm looking at it twofold. It's a yes and no for me. And the yes I'm going to say is if you kind of what Peggy just said, it depends on the woman and where she is and where they are in life. There may be a situation where, let's just say they've already been invested in a relationship and maybe that man fell on hard times. That woman truly loved that man. She's going to stick by his side, right? Let's just say if it's, a person meeting somebody, again, it may be a female who, how can I say this without it sounding offensive? Who lifestyle isn't as great or as on the higher end. And so when she meets a guy, his say income is not as great, or he may not even be, have a job. And let's just say she works at a fast food restaurant or whatever. Nothing against people that work at fast food restaurants. So don't come for me. But together they still can build and still have that love, right? Mm-hmm. On the other end, I'm going to say it's a no, because if you have a woman who is always, let's say you have a woman that's, doing well for herself or whatever, she meets somebody who is down on hard times. We'll start there. And she decides to kind of lift him up, bring him up with her or whatever, and say they fall in love. Yeah, I think that's still possible. But as long as he's showing effort, as long as he's showing ambition, as long as he's showing that he's trying to contribute to that relationship, yeah, I think definitely. You know what I'm saying? As long as he definitely got to be doing his part, right? But it's a hard no if you got that same situation and the woman is the one that's forking the bill all the time. That man is just not contributing in no kind of way, no way whatsoever. And he's not trying to grow himself. At the end of the day, we still got our individual selves. And at the end of the day, everybody is still supposed to be working on themselves as far as growing. And kind of what I said to you, on that last post, nobody should be in the same position that they were 3 to 5 years ago and making, the same amount of money or whatever. You should have done something to elevate yourself in a skill, a new skill or something, right? So to me, what that tells me is if that woman is always the one forking out this, that, and the other, that's not love. She's taking care of that man, because guess what? Don't sit up here and say, you giving me time, attention, you dicking me down good, but guess what? I'm giving that shit right back to you, right? Don't even look at me like that, nephew. I see you.
I got another something to say, but I'll let
hold
Kelly
on.
And
all right, hey Kelly, what you got, big dog? What you got, Big Kelly?
Man, look. It's all about choices. You're choosing to do certain things or to be with certain people, whether they have or have not are able to do certain things. You made a decision to deal with somebody that you knew that didn't have or did have something. Whether they're giving you good sex or they got plenty of money or they popular or whatever it is, you made the choice to be with that individual or be around an individual. So don't blame that guy. Well, man, he's not feeling his potential, or he works at Burger King and he's 47 years old, but he's laid up on your couch. He's chilling. He got his shoes and socks off. He got the remote. You going to work and you mad, but you made that choice to be there with that guy. I would say this: mouthpiece is everything. Because if I can talk a good enough game, female included, can do the same stuff, If I can
Right.
talk a good enough game to talk my way into a situation, I can talk my way out of a situation.
Right.
And everybody on right now is old enough to understand that you can be used.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where
Mhm.
I felt like, man, wow, man, because men too, man, you know what? I really was feeling her, and she was this and that, blah blah. And then next thing you know, she done moved on and did something else with somebody else. The
Right.
thing about it is, the choice you make, it's up to you. If you cool with somebody who ain't shit, kick it with them. It's up to you. If you want to deal with someone who doesn't have any goals, that's up to you. That's all I can say, please.
That leaves that opens the door for all the chaos, right? I'm sorry, I'm hot, y'all. Kevin, it's whatever. I'm hot.
Man, Kevin be all
Hold on,
right
hold on,
too.
hold on, Auntie. Let me get this right
I
quick.
forgot.
Let me get this right quick.
Yeah, I gotta remember what Kelly said, but yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Jake.
So I don't think a woman can be happy when a man's not making any money. I don't think a woman could be happy if a man's making less than her. That's just how I see it. Because now how I see it, as a man, I don't think that you should be not making any money. Long as it's legal money, you should be making some money. I don't give a damn that it's $12, $13, $14, $15. You know what I'm saying? Like Kelly said, it is a choice. You know that man is making less than you. You take it upon yourself, knowing you get into that situation, knowing you have this certain lifestyle. You know you want to do this, but you know he can't afford your lifestyle.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good his game is. You, as an individual, shouldn't say no. I know he can't do it.
Right.
Understand? And so my thing is, so no, woman is not going to be happy. Should she be? Yes. But women ain't built that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the world is built on money. It is what it is. But at the same time, I feel like everything should not be built around money. You know what I'm saying? What if you got a man, he has 8 out of your 10? What the hell is you complaining about?
Well,
Finances still got to be
What
one of
are
those
you
8.
complaining about?
Finances still got to be one of those 8, though.
Okay,
Regardless.
well, but what if okay? All right, let's see here. I'm gonna bring it back. In United States, I had to look this up. In the United States, it doesn't matter what state you're in. The average salary is $59,920. That's the average. From there and below, how much I'm gonna answer? How much do you have to make an hour just to hit 50,000 a year? Who knows that?
I don't know. It's been so long.
$25 an hour. $25 an hour.
Okay.
You have to make 25.
I know Rita know because she's 6 figures.
Exactly. So, but my thing is, so if someone's making $24 an hour, you only gonna bring in 47,900 and something.
But let me interject with that. None of that matters. None of that matters because remember what we talked about before. It's all about how well you manage your money. So you can be making $8 an hour and still be able to afford what we're talking about.
But guess what? A man that's making $12 an hour cannot afford your type of lifestyle.
You don't know what bill does he have? What overhead does he have? You don't know.
Yeah, okay. I mean that's true. If you want to get into logistics of
he
that,
could be a saver. He could have been saving way before me and have a whole substantial amount in his savings, right? So guess what? When I be like, hey, what's up, babe? You know, you want to take this trip or whatever? Here he go, bam. He paid for the whole thing, and I'd be like, well, damn.
What? Okay.
Right, but here,
there are men are out like that, but the average guy's not doing that. The average guy's not doing it. But guess what? It still comes with accountability. You chose that man. You know what he got. You know what he can do. So you said what?
Let me jump in there like this. Let me say it like this. The difference is whether this is the person that you're growing to be with, or this is a person who is living in your house, because those are two different things. Because say for instance, y'all don't live together, but y'all still dating seriously to
All
figure
right.
it out. Say
And
for
I'm gonna say
instance,
this.
hold on. Say for instance, he only bring home $800 a week, $200, I don't know, $1,600 every
Mhm.
couple weeks. And every week he's pouring into you. Like, say if he made 800, if he split that in half, took care of his bills, because this is a week, brings you a little piece, he's doing that. He's, even if you taking care of you and somebody's bringing you, even if it's just a little couple hundred or what they can afford, you'll be able to see that and feel that. It's almost like paying your bills too. So it's
But see,
really
this is my
not,
thing
like
is
you
here
said,
is
it's not
my
what
thing
you make, it's how
is
you manage
I'm
your life.
Yeah.
it is how you manage, but stop making like it's our responsibility to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't. If we're in separate
Not
households,
a
I don't require
responsibility.
him. He ain't got to pay none of my bills if we're in separate households. But my
That's
only
not
to
the
her
point. The
point,
point is, it's not paying your bills, it's being productive into your life. Like if I go out, it costs to eat. We got gas, we're gonna
yeah,
have to pay for room.
right?
If he can put in his part,
Yeah,
and taking care of that bill, he's good.
But see,
right,
Where
but
if
I'm gonna
he's
say
not
this here
spending on me,
is
that's
y'all
a
always
right,
different scenario.
right.
right. But I'm gonna say this here is flip it around, flip it on the other side, put it on the other shoe.
Yeah,
Honestly, men don't give a damn about that.
Some
So
do,
it's
they
just
do.
some do.
Hold on,
most
Jay.
no no.
Hold on, Jay. Jay, give me a scenario. Give me a scenario. Line me up with what
Okay,
you're saying. Line me up what you're saying.
Some
all
do.
right.
No.
Okay.
I want. We can line me up so I can be on one
So
accord. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say all. I'm gonna say most.
No.
Most men do.
I want to know where we're going so I can. Hey, I can jump off the boat or be on the boat. Go ahead.
Okay. Meaning a man don't care if she can afford his lifestyle. Most men don't really care about that. As long as you can afford something, or long as you can afford your basic living, you don't have to
Right.
make what that man is making.
That's
Yeah,
not
it's
This
the
just
ones
the
saying.
point is.
that are living within their range, or the men
Yeah.
that's living within their type of female, their level. They're in their lane. Period. So
And
if
They're
they're
in their lane.
where did Peggy go? Did Peggy leave already? Dang,
Yeah,
that was quick.
I think she left.
I heard
Yeah,
the baby in the background. But look,
but
I
what
Yeah.
he
want to
was
circle
saying,
back to. I want to circle back to Reed. What was you getting ready? You was getting ready to respond what I was saying. Circle back.
Right.
Do you remember what you was gonna say?
shoot, I'll go wait a minute.
Oh man, that's an old nigga shit.
I'm telling you, no. Say a little bit of what you said, and then it'll help bring it back.
No, I was talking about choices. I was saying that we
By
have
choice. Yeah.
you make choices to deal with different things, and we talking about game, and you make a choice to deal with somebody,
Yeah.
whether they have or have not what you think they should be doing, whether
Yeah.
at Burger King or Hardee's or promotional packaging or temp service,
Yeah.
or
the
if they
Yeah.
are they on your couch with their shoes
Yeah.
and socks off,
Yes.
chilling. Now
So
I'll make it a distinctive when I say shoes and socks off, because you got to be comfortable in
right.
somebody else's house with your shoes and socks off.
Right. So okay, thank you. So what typically happens in relationships when people are together for, a good time to almost a long time, right? Somebody tends to outgrow the other one, right? So I'll lead with that. And a lot of times, in a lot of cases where, since we're talking about this topic, I'm gonna say the female has outgrown that man. Let's say that they've been in a relationship for 5 years. That man just has not done enough to keep up with, the financial part of it. Now, hold on, nephew, you see shaking your head. Now, he's giving her all the love, the time and attention, that type of shit where you can get from anybody, but because it's genuine, you can't get that genuine part of it from everybody, right? And so that's what she fell in love with. And let's just say it's like, okay, she understands his position, he understands her position. So as time goes on, eventually that shit's gonna get old, because guess what? That woman is gonna be tired of always paying this, that, and the other. And guess what else? That leaves room and allows room for that next man who got that money, who find this woman attractive, who is ready to make them moves and take them trips with that woman. It's gonna make it easy access for her. And guess what? Then she's look at, and I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of times what happened to me. And now it's like, okay, no, I don't want you. We can't be together no more because you're not doing this, that, and the other. And Kelly, to your point, yes, this person knew all this time that either they wasn't capable of making this certain amount of money, or let's just say the guys that a lot of women out here, I know some women that are okay just because a man is in their presence. They ain't even working. I don't even see how them women even deal. Like, that's desperate, beyond desperate to me, but they're okay because that man is at home, probably playing their game or something. I don't know, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
So
I meet somebody and they're on their downtime or whatnot. This is a different me, because I know before I was I'm like, hell nah, but I would take the genuine ship of a man. And then if he's showing me this, that, and the other, and if I see that he's down, as long as he's doing something to elevate himself, it can't be me. Because I used to have, a couple of guys be like, "Oh, you motivate me." No, don't let me be your don't let me be your motivation. You need to find motivation within yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if they're after so long, if you're not motivating and elevating on your own, then what are we doing? I'm not getting ready to keep doing this, that, and the other. If I'm in a relationship like that, I'm not going to keep paying. I'm not ready,
So what if he's in his dream job? What if he's in his dream job and is only making 50, 60 a year?
Hold on, Jay. What was you going to say, Charmaine? What are you going to say, Charmaine?
She was saying, the man isn't supposed to, she's not supposed to be his motivation. Like, it doesn't matter what you make, but it's, as long as I ain't gotta feed you and clothe you and do those things, like, if we were in a relationship and you are my husband and we're an equal partnership, but if I'm just getting to know you and you don't have the wherewithal to make sure you have what you need to spend time with a woman, that shows immaturity. That's like, how do you possibly think that a woman wants a man to sit around for months and months and, you waiting on food stamps with her, you doing this with her.
Okay.
They won't check. They won't win. He won't win.
Then Charmaine, then guess what, Charmaine? Then Charmaine, guess what? This is come on accountability and the responsibility of a woman. Since she see that this man doesn't only making this much or want to lay on the couch and guess what? She still chooses to change, still stay there. That's your own misery. That's your own.
Let me. Right. But let me look. Let's look at okay. Let's deal with reality real fast.
Let's do it.
So when a woman of Scruggs caliber, far as finances, let's be clear now. That's my dog. We graduated from high school. I've been knowing Reed since we was in 7th grade.
Right.
That's my dog. We got history, but I'm saying, like, that's my dog for real. And she know this.
Yeah.
When someone has achieved certain things in life as a woman, your standards are a little different. You know what I mean? If I got it, I got it as a female, and I get it as a man. I understand.
Yeah.
I've never had to really go into a situation with a woman if I didn't have it to compete, because I've always been okay in my adult life. We ain't talking about teenagers or early 20s or whatever, as adult.
Right.
I think that the topic of if a man doesn't have the money, what point in life is that individual at? How old are they? And what type of female or male are dealing with these type of issues at that time. Because
At that
when do
age.
you really reach your full potential of when you really are trying to be successful or what you're really trying to do? You find what I'm saying? Because we can work jobs, we can be entrepreneurs, we can we can have inheritance, we can have family members, we can have all type of stuff that can really bring some money
Right.
to your life. But if
Right.
you're a person that go to work every day
Mm-hmm.
and you got a decent job and you broke down the figure where talking about the $56,000 an average for the year.
It's 59,000 on basis. Just go ahead and round it up to 60,000 a year.
Well, I got another fun fact for you. 13 of the poorest counties in America are in Kentucky.
Mm.
So if you really want to talk about money, now you know I'm on Shaft City Council. We go with some other stuff. So Jay, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my life. So I'm glad you brought that fact up.
Mhm.
So when money comes into play and personality, perception, and what everybody else think I should have, how about this? If I'm happy, fuck what everybody else think. I'm going
True.
now look, now let's be clear,
True.
man.
That's what I was
No.
trying to
What I'm
say.
saying, if that Negro got his shoes and socks off on your couch, that nigga's playing NBA 2K, that nigga's feet is stinking, he's eating Lucky Charms on your couch, and you are happy. Now, how about this? Take care of the babies, taking the trash out, the house is clean. Are we really worried about what he got? Now, society says you should have more.
No grown man, no deodorant,
Society.
no.
No. I feel what you're saying, Charmaine.
Take care of yours.
I feel you. But I'm saying society is saying what should happen. But I'm saying when you close your door where you live,
Correct.
when you close your door where you pay the bills, where the mortgage or the release or whatever's in your name, am I happy in my circumstance in my house?
Are you happy or are you content? Are you settled for that? Are you okay
Yes.
with where you at?
Yes.
Women are never content.
No.
I really don't, is it a poverty mindset where at least there's people
Yeah.
worse off?
Yeah.
Are you happy or are you really happy and like
So
overjoyed
so
in yourself?
so look, now let's get even deeper because when we talk about content, let's use the word settling or settle.
Yep.
So when you get in a relationship, you are settling down, right?
No,
But you're actually
because
doing what?
A relationship that's moving forward.
No. Real quick, Charmaine. You are settled. You're settling, meaning that
Yeah.
you're content.
Content.
You are settling. So meaning that I found this dude or I found this girl, whatever your preference is, I have made a commitment to settle, meaning that I have looked out, went other places. Man, this is it. I'm settling down. And read your stuff is new, ain't it? It's new. It's new. Yeah. I'm gonna use your example.
Yeah,
So-
you know, you're gonna have your shit.
I'm good. Look, I'm stop. Hey, Jay, I'm doing too much. So, I am. I just thought about it. I'm doing too much. So anyway, let me get back to what I was trying to say. I am tripping. So, I lost focus that quick. So anyway,
Go ahead.
no. You right.
No,
I'm
you
tripping.
see, you settle it.
No.
I
I'm gonna get back, folks. I'm
agree.
gonna get back, folks. I'm gonna get back, folks.
Settling happens.
All right.
A lot of people settle for these marriages, and
Yeah.
I was watching something earlier where all of the celebs, like it was, Lisa Ray and it was Dwayne Martin, Will and
Ain't
Jada
nobody worried about them, girl. They're 1%ers. We gotta talk about the average Joe.
No, that's not the part. It's not the money. It's that they all settled
No, you
in
good.
what they thought was gonna be cool, and they still wasn't happy. So it's not like just because it's money there or not.
Women
money
ain't never
there.
happy. Women ain't never happy. Never.
But
Never.
the thing is, I know a lot of
Never.
happy. I know some
Women ain't
happy
never
people
happy.
that's happy in their relationship.
They never. A woman gonna look. A woman can have. I'm telling you, a woman can have a man which you will never find a 10 out of 10. Never. No one can. That's too perfect. What I'm saying is, hypothetically, a woman can find a man that's 10 out of 10, but she's still gonna find something to be unhappy about.
And that's true. That's
I
true.
don't
But I would say this though. So a woman, I ain't gonna talk about women no more. I'm talking about us, Jay. Let's talk about men. I'm gonna talk about us.
Let's talk. Let's talk about.
Let's do some man talk real quick. Let's do some man
Let's
talk.
talk.
Wait a minute,
Let's
hold
talk
on,
some
Kelly,
man
let me
right.
make this one point to your point you just made. So
Okay.
I think overall, when it comes down to happiness, all we want is for that man, and he can be making $5 an hour. Whatever we decide to do as far
Stop
as
lying.
for fun. No, I'm just saying, my point is, as long as he's able to afford at least his portion of any outing or event, sometimes, not necessarily all the time, don't make us feel like we always have to pay for it. I think that's what me and Charmaine trying to say. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
burden. It's like the ball and chain. It's the way down. It's like you got another child and not an equal, you know.
Because there's men out here that just ride women's coattails. And there's women that allow it.
Right.
And I agree. I agree with that.
Point, Kelly, when you said about choice, yes,
Right.
that is true. There are women that they allow that man to do any and everything under the sun. As long as he come home to me, fuck that.
Right.
Fuck that.
So with all that being said, at some point we have to figure out what happiness or being happy looks like.
Correct.
So if I'm really looking at being in a partnership or relationship, and the finances are top 1, 2, or 3,
You know they are.
keys to being happy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I understand that. Cool,
Mhm.
but when we dealing with trying to find that partner or find somebody that got some sense, because to me, finance is in the top 4, but for me, you got to have some damn sense. You
Mhm.
got to have some damn,
Yeah.
meaning that
Right.
I'm not going to sit there and argue with you.
Right.
We're not going to scream and
Right.
holler at each other.
No.
You're
Right.
not getting ready to be outside when I see people. Okay, for example, if I'm in the store right now, we're in Kroger's, and Charmaine and Taria and other people that we be children, TT Ham, everybody in school. And hey girl, how you doing? And y'all walk up to me and she loses her mind. That's not a red flag. That's over for me.
Mm.
Because I know that I've been knowing you,
Right.
knowing y'all since we've been children.
Right. Right.
And there's nothing else that should be able to make you insecure
Yeah.
because I've
Right.
been knowing y'all since we've been children. You find what I'm saying?
Right. But respectfully,
Right.
we're going to speak to her as well.
And the thing about it, I'm going to introduce you as such. What need to happen?
Right.
Oh, that's Charmaine from from the neighborhood. That's
Right.
from
Right.
that's from, since we were children.
Mhm.
That's the thing, and I will roll it up into a nutshell of if that is what you want in your life.
Mhm.
There's nobody can say, why do you have that bum ass nigga in your house? Or why do you have that nothing ass chick around you?
Right.
Or why you are dealing with people that are not on your level.
Yeah.
Let's be clear now.
Mhm.
The resident guy that got more money, all of us is not on here tonight. So I can't talk for him. He got plenty of money. I can't talk for Lamont. that Negro, I love him, but he's rich. So I ain't got the bread like him. He's rich.
Lamont got money.
And Lamont
You
got
got that
plenty of
money.
money.
You got that
He
plenty
said
money.
he got 4 loads. He got plenty of money. That's my guy. I love him. But I'm saying, and I got to take a page out of this book. So if I got, $9,000 today, and I took my 9,000, and this is scenario. It's not real. If I really had that really type of money, and she didn't have that money, at some point, and we can do shoes on the other foot, it's gonna make people insecure. If I got way more than you have nothing, somebody's gonna be insecure. But what makes you happy? If I'm happy, happiness is for real. Like happiness can be long. Take a lag back. Joy is for real.
Mhm.
Being happy
Right.
is
What do you
temporary.
offer? Like money is
Happiness is temporary. Joy is for
money
real.
is for offering, but like joy is the offering. It's that
Yes,
feeling, it's that
yes,
understanding.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's how you represent me in public. You know,
yes,
are you my mate? You know,
yeah,
because everybody, like they said, a relationship will never be fully 100 and 100. So are
Never.
you playing your part and am I enjoying this life? Because like we said, when they sitting there and the house is dirty and they ain't
yeah,
got no
yeah.
food, that can't be an enjoyable life. It's like, how are you enjoying having to fight this dude's baby mama? You know, how is that enjoyable?
Well, how about this real quick? What is it that folk are really looking for to be happy too, though? Because
Right.
I'm saying, right, okay, let's get back to the topic. So, can someone be happy without having money or having any money or having
Anybody.
I
any?
always said I ain't gonna live in no cardboard box with
Okay,
you.
okay. So now, Charmaine, if you in love with that nigga's dirty drawers,
I
You
can't.
and
will.
he's in
I'm
love
gonna
with
try
your
it out.
dirty diaper, hold on now, because my parents 69, 79, 80 years old. They've been married almost 60 years, right?
Wow.
Mhm.
And I tell you this, them Negroes been trying to leave each other for the last 40 years.
Right,
And I'm
can't
telling you,
do that.
I'm telling you, so like there's no perfect whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's
Right.
no magic potion. There's
Right.
no lottery numbers. There's nothing that's gonna
It's
make
love. It's real
something
love. That's a
right,
relationship based on love
right. So
and not, you know.
it,
But the thing is, if it loves you, it's not gonna make you unsafe. It's not gonna lead you into poverty. If it loves you, it's
That
gonna
part.
do what it needs to nurture and take care of you.
Yeah.
right.
So
So
that's
And
why
to
the
contribute
finance
to the
comes
growth
in
of the relationship over those years.
so
Trust,
so so
trust me,
as
your
a
mom did it and your dad did it at the
right,
same time and separately.
right. So I
Mhm.
would say this too. As a real man
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, or even now, because real man is on this podcast right now.
Mhm.
You took real responsibility. Like for my family, for me, I take real responsibility of when I decided to be in a partnership to really do what I need to do as a man. And the
Mhm.
thing about it is, I had great examples. Like, okay, I say this. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really see a lot of people older than us in my circle, like uncles and all of those shit, that didn't really do what they supposed to do when it came to women. So I didn't really see the goofy shit. Now,
Mm-hmm.
did I not do goofy shit as a young man, as a teenager? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I would say this. I think that we have to understand that when you looking at what you really want to be or what you really want in a relationship, and what is it that, as far as the goals. So
Right.
okay, what are you willing really to settle for? Or what are you willing
Yeah.
to compromise
Right.
on? Because
Yes.
if I'm saying, well, I need a guy, man, I need a guy that's making this, or I need he's got to have this, or at this point in his life, he's got to be this. That could
I
be
don't
vice
think
versa
that
for
that's what
that could be
women are
vice versa.
saying,
Vice
But
versa.
I don't think that's
real
what
quick,
women
Charmaine,
are
real quick,
Hold on,
Charmaine, real quick. That could be the same way for a female, because she can have the same stipulations or requirements too. But I look at it like this. Are your standards to the point where you're going to be lonely and you got a bunch of cats? Or your standards going to be the point where you're going to be that guy where you're going to be a certified player and you're 75? You know,
Right.
all those things go in into conversation, because I think that nobody wants to be lonely. Man, I mean, it was a good saying. I remember saw in a movie, I can't remember, years ago. They said, man, what's man, what's a 47-year-old player? He said, what? Lonely?
Lonely.
Lonely.
And see my thing just here is this whole what happens to the interdependent instead of trying to be independent. You know what I'm
Right, there you
saying?
go. Yeah.
And
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
it's
saying?
about.
But see,
There you go.
but my thing is this here, Charmaine. And see, I'm gonna stand on this. I have to stand on this point right
Okay.
here.
Okay, go
You know
ahead.
what I'm saying? Is because I heard it might be off topic, but it's still talking about money because I heard it today.
You good? We follow.
It's about. I keep hearing that women keep saying men are intimidated whatever woman's making more than him, making
Oh,
more
yeah,
than him.
yeah.
Some
Yeah.
are.
You know,
Some
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true. And the reason why I'm gonna say this because I'm about to say this here is a man is not insecure that she makes more than him. It's just how she acts when she makes a woman's attitude changes if she makes more than a man.
It
She
does
turn
not.
into a man.
I know
Now,
some
Yes, it
let me
does.
say this.
Yeah,
I
your
know
attitude
some
do.
girls
And
that
I'm gonna use my
are
personal experience. I've been told by a certain two guys that
You sure it's two? Is it two?
I'm gonna stick with that number, and that's what I'm gonna say. But they personally told me that pretty much I was unapproachable because of how my outer look, because they see the material stuff and this, that, and the other. That's BS. I'm
Well,
like,
everybody know you rich.
that yeah, and struggling like everybody else, and struggling like everybody damn else. So no, that is true. Men do
Yeah.
that. They see a woman's, outer, the way she dressed, what she drive, may see her car, and they be like, oh. But that's because they're weak-minded. They have no
Now, but see,
self-esteem.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay.
So no,
Hold
No,
Jay.
no.
Hold on, Jay. I got you. I got you, Jay. I got you, Jay. I got you.
okay. All right,
Listen,
go ahead.
to y'all's point, how can it be somebody that wants to approach me and you just finished saying that it's how she talks to him or treat him? I haven't even got to meet him yet because he hasn't approached me. But when we
Right.
start talking, then it's, oh, I was afraid to talk to you because you look this way, that way. You need to dress down differently
You look like
so that a
work.
man will talk to you. You need to get
You
you
look
some
like
jogging
work.
suits or something so a man
Right.
approach you. That's BS.
Right.
That's
Right.
BS.
So
You
I
look
say
like
all that to
Terrell.
say this.
Wait a minute,
Go
wait
ahead,
a minute.
Charmaine. Go ahead, Charmaine. Go ahead, Charmaine.
Kelly, see what it is, Terrell? You look like work because I don't get a lot of that. When people ask me, like on a little dating app, what do you do? I tell them what I do for a living. They like, how she go to work every day. They done with me then. What do you like to do? Oh, I like to go out and do this and that. Oh, let me know. I'm going to save up. It's work. And the thing is, I ain't gonna say that they're intimidated. It's just that they're either lazy or they are jealous hearted because there are guys that, like, when they say girls scratch up cars, guys do that too. They don't want to admit it, but a guy will drag you down, and it's hard to give everybody the benefit of the doubt because you have to take that time and I guess discern amongst who you're around. And when it comes from unlikely places, then you think, there's been times I thought I fully vetted somebody and still got played. But yeah, it's men have those same streaks that they say women have. So when it comes to a human level, it's like, yeah, if it looks like work, get with somebody who likes to work because then y'all gonna match. But because you're not gonna be happy. Like I said, they'll get tired of playing like they work.
So I hear you, Charmaine. I hear you, Taria. Now look, insecurity is a mug. And all you are both of y'all are talking about insecure men, not males. Males, but not men. Insecure males, not men. They are insecure. So when you are secure in your manhood, none of that. It doesn't matter if X, Y, and Z is in play. Because I'm secure enough to know that I got what I need, or the opportunity might come for me to be the individual that I'm trying to be whether the individual doesn't see my potential. Because we always talk about the guy got potential, or you're not seeing my goal. You ain't trying to see what I'm trying to do. But my thing,
Look, I don't know what just happened to him.
We lost him.
Oh, damn.
He'll be back. He'll be
I
back
think
in.
that's something that men don't want to express, that they have secret feelings towards women.
They have
Like
secret
there's
feelings towards
things that
women.
we do that
How?
they just don't
Explain.
understand.
And
like-
see, this is the thing. Once again, you said we have secret feelings, but we can't even talk to y'all about our feelings. I'm not saying you two, y'all different, but majority of women, we can't talk to y'all. Y'all not talkable. Y'all not approachable. We can't talk to you about anything. If nothing but 100% of a man, if a woman sees less than 100% of today, not talking about y'all two, of today, we get talked down. We get talked down to. We get.
And you need that though, and you need that because if
need
you
what?
try to get talked down to, listen.
Who?
If you
Who
try
they get talked down to?
Hold on, let us say.
Listen, if you try to talk to a woman and you giving her your 100% and she ain't got nothing but rah, that's your sign that you need to be away from her. You know, yes, that you supposed to be whatever you want to be. Say whatever you want to say. Because soon as she hit you with this rah, you know she's not coming from the place you
hey,
need
look,
her to come from.
it's Crystal Fry, and she trolling me because I had technical difficulty.
That's my cousin.
Is she trolling me because I had technical difficulty? Because I'm ready to ride and fry. Is she trolling me? That's why I didn't know, because I had technical difficulty.
The responses come up kind of delayed too.
Because I thought she was trolling me because I had technical difficulty. Because I had a point, and then next thing I know, the phone cut off, and then it said leave. I said, oh man,
she's not AI technology.
I was going to say, because if she's trying to troll me, I'm finna put chat and I'm going to go ham.
She's a real person.
Hey, look. I'm gonna put real fast. Refresh what I was saying so I can get back to my point.
What you was getting ready to say.
You want to remember? You want to listen to me? Say you do it.
I was, but I got you beat in age, so that's my excuse.
Okay, so, yeah, I remember that. I get it. So, I say all this in a nutshell, and I say all of this to sum it up. So, if I think, man, even it doesn't really matter about age group or and it's still staying on topic because we always deal with potential, like that potential, that girl potential, that guy's potential, or they have a lot going for them, so they potentially could be something that we're not seeing, no matter even what the age group is, because of the potential. But potential, of course, Charmaine, potential don't pay bills. Potential don't make folk happy. Potential don't really deal with financial needs. Right.
Potential is not the person. What if they have the potential to be this and that, but they don't want to be this and that? They want to be something else. So our potential gets our own feelings hurt sometimes because we think it's gonna go a certain way once we get in. They're like, "No, I ain't even into that." We're like,
So I was.
Let me add to what y'all saying real quick too. So remember, we're minus nephew. We're all of age, and Charmaine right behind nephew. But Kelly, you and I, we in our 50s. So you're married. I'm not. Honestly, our options are very limited when we get this age. I mean, I've lived life. I've been divorced. I was married 14 years, 13 years, whatever. And then behind that, a 5-year relationship. So it's like, once I realized my worth, once I realized that, okay, no, it's BS. You know, I had my fun, had slew of niggas, all this, that, and the other. But at some point, that does get old. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want that consistency. So to answer your question from way back when, what's important to me is consistency. I want that love. I want that attention. I want that affection. But I also need those finances to be on par too.
Period.
because it's just that serious.
Meaning,
So,
okay, but
like,
what you mean? What you mean on par? Your own par or their
No.
own individual par?
Individual part meaning whatever we do, you can pay for your own or sometimes pay for us both. That's it. I'm simple.
and it's the fact that you want them to be self-sufficient. Like I said it before. If I had my kids around me, I don't want,
Self-sufficient meaning what?
meaning that you are able to be an example. You know,
Like, what you doing, nephew?
you have
You're
to be able
self-sufficient.
to
You have your own.
show. You have
Exactly
to show.
what
I'm
you're
yeah. I'm
You're
self-sufficient
In
for
order for me to
myself. Yeah.
trust you, you have
Meaning
to
I'm
show
self
yourself
I'm
trustworthy.
self-sufficient in myself, meaning I can hold my own, meaning taking care of my own
But
business.
that's
when
what
I
we
take care of
talking
myself
about.
and
We
adult.
want somebody like that can take care of
Yeah.
their own basic needs. And if you choose
Okay.
to parlay and do fun things, we expect them to have fun thing money. At least
Yeah.
not all the time. They ain't got, sometimes pick up the tab, sometimes pay your own way, I pay mine. It just
I don't
swap.
treat.
I
Right.
always say until you're different. I always say, oh, you're different.
No. Hey, Jake, I've been no auntie for years. She's
Yeah,
she's
auntie ain't
different,
always
but
been like this.
right, she
Oh,
ain't that.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
No. I'm talking about who she is
But Jake,
now.
no, I ain't gonna say that. I would say, it's been a little life. What they say, life and be lifing.
Life,
Right.
So
I say it all the time. Life is life.
I think the whole mantra of life and be lifing is real. It doesn't
Right.
matter if you are 19 or if you are 65.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Life and be lifing, meaning that life experiences mold you and lead you to decision making that might be beneficial or not beneficial to you.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And you might
Right.
be in a mindset or a place that puts you in something that you might not think that you should be, but the person that you're with, man, I'm
Right.
feeling he or she. I'm feeling that. And then once you find out he or she is full of shit, you're like, wow.
right.
And it's too late. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be
Right.
clear, Jay. Men and women, it go both ways. Cause I didn't, man,
Yeah.
look, but I'd say this, and I can be honest on her, and I don't give a shit. And my wife, she knows that I ain't really been in a whole lot of like serious relationships, because once you get hurt that first or second time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Wow. Well, wow.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Right.
good. Like literally, when someone you all in, you get your stuff. I'm in. I'm all in, and someone treats you like a nickel pick, as the you say, a nickel piece of dog meat.
That's what you get for choosing the wrong one in high school, Kelly.
Right. You know what? We ain't going there because we already know that story. Huh? We already know that story. So I'm just saying that, again, back to choices. First thing. Second, we got to understand, once we make our choice, now we can go deeper than that. If we can go back deeper with the topic, we can circle back to the topic. So now we have decided to stay with somebody who does not have what I think they should have. Let's circle back to that, nephew. Let's circle back to that. And Jay, no disrespect, you my nephew now. So now we're circling back to it. So now we know this individual is not financially ready or have what I need. But man, I like he or she. They doing what I need. I might get a baby mama. She might get a baby daddy. X, Y, and Z. Everything's in play. We ain't gonna do the video game. He's on the couch with the shoes and socks off, but he is definitely trying and doing all the other stuff that's not what the finances call for. So now the whole thing of settling comes in. I'm settling for somebody that is less than, because here I am on this pay scale.
Your understanding is that is making you happy.
Right.
Like,
But guess
that's what I'm
what? But
saying.
guess what? But
It's not a
that's still a form of selling.
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
agree. Because
the
guess what?
technical sense,
At any moment you feel any sense of lack anywhere on what they are lacking, and that one person comes along that has that, I'm sorry. That's why a lot of people step out, because it's like, well, this person is lacking this, so guess what? He or she got it. So now here I go over here
So,
with
Guess
this.
what?
I tell you
That's
the flip
the weakness.
side
That's
of
the
that.
weakness of the
you
individual
gotta
want to
come
go and
at it
step
with
out
the
because of that.
realistic.
Right.
What
But I
you-
tell you the flip side of that too. So now I'm lacking financially, but everything in the house is where it's supposed to be. And you feel like you need to step out to do something different.
Which 80% of
But
women.
house is straight now. The house is
That's
straight.
just how.
But you
That's
need to
just
feel
how,
like
but
you need to
it's
step out
so.
because I don't have what you need financially.
Mhm.
Karma's a mother.
What you
Karma is
think?
hell.
What you think you need?
Exactly. But karma's hell because
I don't
peace
think the
peace
thing is when it
but peace in a comfort zone is always, I think, the bettering of what somebody of a real relationship you need to have. Peace for one.
Yeah.
I need somebody. I need my peace. Like when
but
you
you're not
walk to your
looking
house,
for
Charmaine.
that
When you
natural
Charmaine, real quick. When you walk in your house, you're single. When you walk in your house, your peace is in your house, right?
Mm-mm.
You're not dealing with no foolishness by yourself in your house, right? You're at
Not
home
hard.
at peace by yourself, right?
Right.
So Jay, you're at home. You single dude by your house, peace in your house, right? I didn't see the video. You doing the Teddy Ride. You play, I see you. You know what I'm saying? But peace is in your house, right? Right? So to me, being calm and having peace and tranquility is always, man, like the drama and the rigmarole and always a whole lot of mess going on is not worth it.
So Kelly, you don't have the nagging wife. When are you gonna take me on that trip? When are we gonna go out and go to the movies? Or when are we gonna do this? Why? Because it calls for finances. And
Right.
because you don't have them now, you can't do these things with your wife. Guess what? Guess
She's
what?
not happy.
So
It's about what's gonna keep you happy.
So you're gonna
We want to
step
live
out.
in our natural state. We want
I
to be
feel it. I
natural.
feel it.
Yeah, and women
So,
natural
We
space is
want you to
finance.
be the
so
provider.
I would
We don't
say
have to switch our roles.
I would say I've been blessed. I've been blessed. That it has not been an issue. I don't foresee it to be a nagging thing. But I would say this though. If that's what someone wants to do or not do, they got to do the work. They got to put in. They got to do a deep dive in to see exactly who the partner is that they dealing with, and
Right.
look at their family members, man. Because there is old family members, nephew, the family members, man. Shoot, we got
Right,
luck.
you can see it. Yeah,
We got luck. We got luck. You know what I'm saying? Because
absolutely.
it's a long lineage of stuff, if you will.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, you got to put in the work, not like actual work, but like conversation. You got to have them talks. Like, what is it that?
The hard.
What do you like? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What are your top 5 things that you cannot deal with? And what are your top 4 deal breakers? You know
Right.
what? If this thing happens, we are done. Or so if I get in this situation, what is your reaction or how can you deal with this stuff? A lot of times people don't have them real conversations. And that's why all relationships fail.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna do with money. It don't have to do with money. Because
Right.
you can have real money. You can have real money. I'm talking about We talking about real upper six figures. We talking about them because that million. We know we got real money, but I'm talking about
No, Lamar got real
money.
money. Well, Lamar got real money.
No, yeah, Lamar got real money, but I'm
Yeah, you
saying
got the
real
real money.
money.
What I'm saying to y'all is that you have to have those hard conversations, and that's gonna make you happy, and you can settle with that person. But what learning I have to do, I have to jump all the way to your end goal. Like, where do you want to be buried? What is your legacy gonna say? Because then that way, I know that I'm not gonna be settled. Like, you didn't come and see how I'm living, and you settle here with me. You
Right.
know what is your goal? Like, what
Right.
is your end game? And is me and yours gonna come together? You know?
Right. And see, so man, you said the word happiness.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this.
Happiness.
I'm gonna say this here is because I get a lot of flack about this where I really don't care. You know, I do. I get a lot of flack about this. I really don't care. So I'm not here to make you happy. You should make yourself happy. I'm here to add to your happiness.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better be adding, damn it.
Right. I agree. Say this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming. I'm a real in. I'm a real in, baby. I'm a real
Okay.
in. But yeah, but see, this is the thing.
If you can pull me out of a dark place,
Yes.
then you'll probably have it.
Yes.
It's like everybody wants what they want,
Yeah.
but they're not willing to look through the other stuff
Right.
to see what they need and what's gonna be good for them.
Right.
Everybody got their thing.
Yeah.
We can I think pick out somebody's, lack of this right now, or as long as you're not a crash test dummy and you're not trying to run me into a side of a building, I'm good. I'm gonna give you an
Charmaine, who are you dating? Who are you dating?
Exactly.
Charmaine, who are you dating?
I've dated one before, but most.
No, I'm just saying, like, who are you? Who are these guys? You know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to use your pick finger right there at the index finger, and we're going to we're gonna do a little better with that.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Because
I'm looking
that's
for
a
the
poor
body and the booty
representation.
and
That's
then
a
it don't
poor
be messing up
representation
our
of us.
rings of a bracelet. I'm like, goodness,
Very.
this guy. I thought
That
it
is
was
a
gonna be
poor
better.
representation of us, or who you have
Most
dated
men,
in
most
life.
I'm
men, and
single,
most
like, I don't
women,
settle for that stuff. I gotta learn.
most
Like I said, I go
women,
straight to your end game.
see, most men and most women, we choose wrong. Because we choose infatuation. And
Oh, absolutely. That's
I don't
first
think,
thing.
yeah, we choose
Yeah.
infatuation. And then
So-
what it is I feel like this is, I'm 35 years old, but I've seen a lot and done a lot.
I
You know what I'm
young.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm old, baby. I'm old. Hey, I can hang that with you, baby. But anyway,
He
I
does
feel-
have
I
all
feel-
the soul, Kelly.
I know. I remember your birthday party. We was at they weren't gonna let him in, and he had to grab. And I'm old too. Remember? We was at
I'm
number
old too,
2.
goddamn. But the thing is though, I feel like that this is men and women, just across the board. I'm gonna say all on this one. I'm gonna say all. We so focused on the end game or the end outcome instead of focusing on the process of the relationships. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You never work.
You definitely have to work at it. Every day you have to work at it, because here's the thing, kind of to my point, what I said earlier. After so long, people outgrow one another. I read something that it said every 5 years, it's almost like you have to recommit or remarry the person that you're with, because you know why? Because one or both of you have changed in that relationship. And so you have to now then decide, is this person still good for me, or am I good enough for this person? And you have to decide on if y'all want to continue or, things like that. People tend to grow from each other every day.
Right.
Period.
That's why I asked where the end goes. Because, like, if I know that you got something you're passionate about, that I know that regardless if it wasn't me or you still gonna be playing the violin. You got this in your sights. Then I know, okay, I can get to learn and settle with you and not settle with what I think your potential is. I know what you have to offer, and not just what I hope that I want you to be for me. Tell me who you are. I need the end game, because that way I know that you're not stopping until you get to a certain level. So I'm really not gonna have too many disappointments, but I know that you know, I can kind of gauge these decisions you're making, like, oh, you're doing that because this is your goal.
Mhm.
So, you know, you can just kind of deal with stuff easier. And if the goal isn't me, you know what I'm saying? Like, me be the process, me be in the life. But you got to have your own goal, just like I need my own goal.
Right. Working
Well,
on yourself
Right.
individually. But I
well,
think relationships, they will work as long as two things. You keep people out of your circle.
absolutely,
And you on
absolutely.
a constant basis communicate, and y'all talk through problems. Like, don't tell outsiders nothing
Nothing.
about what's going on. And then the one
Nothing.
thing I hate that I had in my relationships is that man went and talked to other females about problems he had with me. Don't ever in your fucking life
Ever.
do that.
You're right.
Come to me with any problem. So
Right.
relationship to me will be bliss. I mean, and then talk. We're adults. No
Right.
need to yell, holler, because I'm not arguing with nobody no more. Like, you come with that energy,
Right.
like that's it. Like, I'm good.
Right.
Use your words.
Yep.
Use your words. So
Yeah, Vaughn, that's what I was
I say
telling you.
this.
You gotta be able to say what you want to say. And if
Right.
they come back to you with some old rebuttal that's not gonna put you where you need to be, you know that's not the place to be.
Right.
Because they gonna speak life into you.
So I would say this, because Jay probably in this thing. So I would say this.
Well, but before you did that, I have two videos that people really be hitting on me about, so to show, and we need to have a little quick talk about it. Then.
Okay,
Okay,
wait.
let Kelly say what he gonna say real quick. Then we
Oh yeah.
No. We shit.
We speaking life. We speaking life into them.
I know it, because with Jay threw me off real fast. He talking about video. Hey, that's that millennial stuff. But no, all jokes aside, I'm messing with him. No, definitely, when something is real, you can't have folks inside of it that have an opinion about your situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say this: if you are in a relationship or you look to be in a relationship, don't listen or take advice from some people that are single and miserable,
Mm-hmm.
because they are going
But
to.
I'm single, but I'm single and
No,
not
no.
miserable.
I said single and
And
miserable.
Right.
Charmaine, you're not single. You're not miserable.
Single people
I'm
keep
You
people
no.
single.
You're not. No, she's not miserable. You're not miserable. Now, your pointer finger's off. Your index finger, how you choosing, is off.
I'm single till I get a ring on my hand. Like
I
can
ain't even
have a
talking
new
about that.
ring
I'm
on-
talking about your pointer finger to start the dating process is
Right.
off.
Right, I
That's
see. And
off.
But they
You
told
gotta
me y'all did that to me.
reevaluate
They told me
what
that y'all did that to me. That y'all told me I can go.
So
do this,
you know what's going to happen in this whole process, Charmaine, for you?
What's
In this whole
that?
process, we're going to redefine and help you, and it's going to happen for you.
I
It's going to
appreciate
happen.
that, 'cause
It's
people
going to
don't
manifest
want
in
my
your
right.
life, because the exposure from this process, somebody, and it's going to be your free will for you to
just want it
choose.
to be real. I want it to be real.
No,
We don't have to
no.
have an
See that? Look,
ego.
see now,
Hey,
you put
name
stipulations on the manifestation of what's going to happen.
See?
Okay.
We're gonna let it happen. Let it happen. We ain't gonna say God's will, because I ain't going there. We're gonna let it
Yeah,
happen.
We're
We're gonna let it happen. I mean, I'm a true believer, but we're gonna let it happen. Play the video, nephew. Play the video, nephew.
All right. two videos that's been on my page that people been sharing. These two videos have been shared over 102 times, and they keep commenting saying they want us to have a reaction to it.
Okay.
First one, the first one, Auntie.
Okay.
I'm not taking any of you out of survival mode. If you want me to be submissive, you gotta take me out of survival mode. Period. A real man wouldn't even say nothing like that. That's the stupidest shit floating around the internet right now. It's only stupid because you're not a real man. When you pick a man, do you look for a leader? Yeah, but what they gotta do with anything? What if that man told you in order for him to be a leader, you had to take him out of bitch mode? I wouldn't date him because what? You want a man to be a leader when you meet him, right? Yeah. Then you should automatically be submissive when he meets you, like you want him to be a leader when you meet him. It's giving controlling. You want to pick and choose when to be submissive, but he has to be a leader at all times. You twisted her words up. Ma'am, do you want a man to be a leader at all times? Yep, I sure do. And do you want to be submissive at all times? It depends. You were saying. Well, I mean, like, if there are 3 men who lead to the left and 3 men who don't lead to the right, where would you go? I mean, to the left, duh. If there were 3 women that didn't require men to take them out of survival mode to the left and 3 that did to the right, what would a man pick? I mean, but it ain't really like.
I love it.
Hey, what that guy say, lady? What that guy say?
Hey, I mean, I'm all with it because this is the thing. Look, I jump right in this because honestly, in all of my relationships, I have always been the alpha female and the controller. And so I always would say, I'm tired of leading. I want that man to lead. I want a man to come in and lead. And yes, for me, it would be a natural. It would be a natural submissive type, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But as long as he's able to lead, I'm not getting ready to damn follow somebody who ain't got a pot to piss in or who don't have no type of desire or drive or don't even know how to lead. Hell no. But if it's a man that I see that even got the potential or whatever, no, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let him take control and all that. Yes, that's gonna be a natural for me because I'm tired. Like I'm tired.
What you gonna say, Sean, man? What you got?
That's where my aggression came in because I feel like I always jumped on the boat really submissive to where, I mean, the last dude, like the one that's around, he had to pop up on me to see me with pants on because I jumped in really submissive. And I'm going to give you that opportunity. But as soon as I see you can't drive the boat,
there you go.
Taking the wheel back.
There you go.
Then
that.
we got a power struggle
that.
right then and there.
That.
And so it's just kind of hard. You can come in submissive and
yes.
they will take that and feel like you
yes.
dingy, you silly, you letting them get their way and they're not leading. And then it's hard. So you got it's hard to just pick and choose from sight who's gonna lead or who's right up. You gotta kind of be direct with that conversation and then see if they take you out of survival mode.
Like she said, once you see that they leading you to an end of the road type shit, we gonna hurry up and take that wheel back. And then it's done. It's done.
Well, let me ask both of y'all. Let me ask both of you, you sisters. Can an alpha female and an alpha male coexist?
Yeah, look at Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's not no. No.
I don't honestly. No. I don't know because I've never been in that situation. I've never met.
So what I'm saying is. So what I'm saying is.
Maybe.
An alpha female, because this whole alpha beta stuff, I don't really dig with that because I think it's kind of like man-made, kind of like denomination in church. I think all this man-made goofy shit because when I hear like beta alpha, like
look, I'm gonna tell you somebody I dated that you gonna know, and everybody on the internet ain't gonna know him because you got to be from the city. But I'm an alpha female. And I dated G Lee for a little while.
Who's that?
And we coexisted in our life, and it wasn't a power struggle to where we don't date no more.
Hold on, are y'all together now? Are y'all good together now?
So it can happen.
Are y'all together now? Are y'all together now?
We are good friends.
No, are y'all together now?
No.
It didn't work.
It did work.
But that don't make that it won't work. They may just have certain situations. But I mean, it could work. I don't know. It could work. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like that.
So what I'm saying, what I was saying was
separate hating each other or nothing like that.
No.
Pick up the phone and call each other. Like it worked out. It did what it was supposed to do for its time. It didn't, as far as whether I'm gonna get married. That's a me thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shaman,
where-
I'm starting to see something that's in, a recurring factor about the stuff you've been saying today.
Well,
Mhm.
it's a me
Yeah, but
thing.
that we got at point of finger who you choosing now. I'm starting to see some stuff.
I ain't gonna say I don't
Hey,
choose bad. I choose
accountability.
very. I'm superficial. I am.
Accountability.
I go by, what I want to happen at that time. And like I said, now I'm at the point where I'm like, let me try to look at the end game, because I was young, and when I was younger, I wasn't dating for marriage. When I was in my 20s, I wasn't looking to get married. I was
Majority of
still
y'all women
having
ain't,
fun.
and that's the
Shit,
problem.
that's where I messed up. I got married at 20.
So
Yeah, I
so
wasn't dating for that reason, and I didn't even see myself actually married at that time. There was people offering me rings to where I'm like, boy, I'm not trying to get married. We just cool.
Like a typical woman. Most women don't want to get married in their 20s.
well,
I
look,
was young.
let's go back to the alpha and beta discussion about
Right.
dominant stuff. So there's no way that two dominant people can coexist at the same time. It's
No.
I
impossible.
think so.
It's
In two
impossible.
countries, in two
I
It's,
don't
countries,
know.
it's
in two countries.
impossible.
Hold on,
It's
hold on, Ree.
impossible for you.
It's
Anything's
It's,
possible.
it's impossible
it's
for
impossible.
someone
Are there
that
two
every
kings
time. Okay.
in the kingdom?
Let's give real life example. Let's do a real
I got
life
my
scenario.
hand up. I'm gonna come back. Y'all come back.
Real life scenario. So
Oh, we in church now.
two dominant alpha personalities, male and female. Man, so we need some milk. I want blue top. I want red top.
And
But
I
we
won't
getting
like
some milk, huh? It's simple. But what I'm saying is, we can't come to the point that we need milk. But the two dominant folk, because neither one of us is going to compromise, because both of us are right. We both
That's when you
understand that
both
we
need
want
milk.
milk. Hold on. We both understand that we want milk.
Mhm.
I want red, you want blue top.
In this
So
house, we
somebody
both
gonna have
do
to
things
say, well, you know what?
100%.
You go ahead and get the red top. You go get the vitamin D. Now I'm going to get the blue top. Those personalities do not match. They don't. It does not work. Go
They
ahead.
do.
They
They do, and you
don't.
should be able to get both of them.
Denial.
Also,
And that's how I
Y'all
see
being
it.
y'all in
I'm
denial.
gonna get both.
Also, though, listen,
Yes.
this is how two out.
There
This
is no
how two out.
compromise in two
Listen,
dominant
they're not
personalities.
supposed to compromise. This is what I
You
say.
have
This
to
how
You
compromise
have
for
to
it to
compromise in
work.
relationship.
No, I agree with
Relationship is
what
about
Charmaine's
compromising.
saying. I agree with what Charmaine's
let me
saying.
tell
We're
you how
gonna get
two
both.
out.
We're gonna get the red and blue.
We gonna get both, and this is what I heard, that like I play chess. There's a king and a queen on the board. The queen rules the house, and the king rules the world. And if y'all get balanced, y'all two alphas will lead nations. That's how it's supposed to be. You gotta have your queen. Gotta have that mindset to have everything under her going correctly, and you out there keeping everything, keeping her protected.
So in
Y'all
chess,
both supposed to be out.
the king allows the queen for the checkmate.
Bam! Who
Come
play
on
chess
now.
on this board?
Come
Who
on
play
now.
chess? I
The
play
king
chess.
is the
Who play
king of
chess?
the board. He's
got to
allowing the
chess.
queen.
gets
Come on
captured.
now.
You can't let her get captured.
Huh?
You can't let the queen get captured.
So
So
he's sacrificing in a submissive role then almost. Huh?
Yeah,
Basically,
Come on now.
basically,
That wasn't a good example of alpha.
it wasn't. It
That wasn't a
wasn't.
good
because
example.
if the king gets
That
down,
wasn't.
then it's done, and he can't. You really can't sacrifice.
No,
the queen
I play
because
chess.
the
I
king
understand
is
chess work. I
ruling.
get you. I understand
Oh, I
work.
do too. I love chess.
Yeah. What I'm
Listen.
saying is, in chess, you have the pawn. So them are your worker bees. They just outside acting a fool. They acting a
Right.
donkey.
Right.
So everybody, honestly, everything on the chessboard is a distraction.
Y'all both
Every
got one.
piece on the chessboard is a distraction except the queen and the king.
But
They
got
all
their
are
own
distractions.
races, they got their own towers, they got
Right.
their own things. They
Right.
can be
But I'm
separate,
saying they
but
all are
equal and work
distractions
together.
because the strategy is to distract your opponent till I get my queen and king in position to put
I
you in
gotta tell
check.
you.
Right.
And that's real
I
life
think two
stuff.
alphas, look, I don't know if we went far, but I think two alphas can hang.
I think it's real. But go, I'm gonna get off for Jay. You might want to wrap it up, bro.
All right, hey, this was a good one, y'all. We had a nice fun. Hey, this is a good one. We got some more coming for y'all, man.
Yeah, we stayed long.
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
good. It's always gonna be a conversation.
Oh man, love it every time, man. Y'all share this. Y'all comment. It don't take no money to do anything, man. Just share it, comment, follow. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got something to talk about, send it to me and we will talk about it.
Absolutely.
Until then, we here every Monday at 8:45 p.m. Jurgen.
Not 9-ish.
Peace.